Have you ever had something happen in your life that was completely wrong or unfair? Have you ever experienced a type of injustice that caused you to feel, that type of anger or frustration that burned under your chest like fire? Yeah, I've been there. I was unjustly accused of doing an act I did not commit. And to make it worse, my accusers were coming after me day after day, just harassing me and saying words and doing actions that were completely hurtful to me. And in the midst of that situation, it was hard for me not to want to get back at them and cause them pain, just as much pain as they were causing me. But thank God that when I came to Him praying out my anger, He gave me stillness and peace. And even when they would send me email after email and hurtful text after hurtful text and even voicemail after voicemail, thank God that I was able to have empathy and understanding. And I was even able to pray that empathy over them despite my anger and despite my hurtfulness. And even to this day, if they called me up like needing anything, because of God, I would be willing to give. Being the bigger person in that situation wasn't easy. It was hard. And honestly, it still hurts when I remember it. Being the bigger person is not easy, but it's the right thing to do. Matthew 5:38-42 in the Passion Translation reads like this: Your ancestors have also been taught, take an eye in exchange for an eye, and a tooth in exchange for a tooth. However, I say to you, don't repay an evil act with another evil act. But whoever insults you by slapping you on the right cheek, turn the other to him as well. If someone is determined to sue you for your coat, give him the shirt off your back as a gift in return. And should people in authority take advantage of you, do more than what they demand. Learn to generously share what you have with those who ask for help, and don't close your heart to the one who comes to borrow from you. In addition, Matthew 5:48 says, Since you are children of a perfect Father in heaven, become perfect like Him. As a believer, my focus has to remain on God and His will. And I'm constantly having to fight for that focus. I love how this family law attorney, her name is Dottie Sachs, how she defines being the bigger person. She writes, being the bigger person does not mean letting someone bully or walk all over you. Being the bigger person means always doing the right thing, even if someone is being childish. Being the bigger person means keeping your eyes on the true goal and not getting distracted by the other person's pettiness and bad behavior. Our goal as Christians is to be like God. And I have to be honest with myself. How many times have I hurt Him? And yet He still gives. How many times have I offended Him and even made Him angry? And yet He's constantly willing to forgive me. And He even blesses me beyond my deserving. I can't even imagine how many times I have hurt God. And yet there He is, always there with His constant, unyielding love, grace, and mercy. These days are rough. And there is so much happening every day that is unjust, unfair, frustrating, and even angering. I feel that sting of offensive language and offensive actions on me countless times and countless occasions. But even where I am hurt, angry, and offended, I must remember to continue to give my best, regardless of the circumstance. For the true goal of being a Christian is being like Christ. And He is the ultimate example of doing the right thing. Like Him, let's strive to do what is right. Instead of wanting to backfire on a post that made you angry and comment all kinds of things, how about we choose to say something nice or say nothing at all? Or if instead of trying to get even or get revenge on somebody, Maybe instead we can just pray for empathy and be kind to those people, and then let God handle the justice. Being the bigger person, even when the world and all of hell is stacked up against him. Like him, let us do the right thing.